Hey everyone, time has now come to drop the oil. So some of the things I want to do after this event, as you know, with CarWow, is to drop the engine oil, change the brake fluid, and clean and reapply the oil to my Kenny Bell air filter. Of those, and also clean out the oil catch cans. So of those, what I'll be doing today is dropping the oil and doing the catch cans. I've ordered the Kenny Bell, not Kenny Bell, the K&N oil filter servicing kit. So that will be here soon. So I'll do that, and I'll do a separate video for that one. And what I've also got actually is some braided brake lines, so steel braided brake lines. So I thought, instead of dropping the fluid right now and then having to redo it again when I change the brake lines, I'll probably just wait until I can get the brake lines done, and it will sort of kill two birds with one stone. I also need to get the springs from the suspension installed, because I just don't have the capability here. I don't have a pole jack, and my lift doesn't go high enough, so I can't do that. So once that's done, I can then do my TN active suspension upgrade as well. So this is a bit of an update, I guess, sort of, in terms of where I am. The oil I'll be using is Miller's Oils 5W50 fully synthetic with their nanodrive ester. That's what the supercharger manufacturers recommend. So if you've got Whipple, Roush, Ford Performance, Kenny Bell, ProCharger, Magnuson, they pretty much all recommend to run a 5W50 weight. Now I normally run a 5W30 because I just think 5W20 is too thin. You're not doing yourself any favors, and the sort of the debate is out on that at the moment, whether it's okay, whether it's detrimental or not. But I don't run 5W20. I think it's too thin. The category is only rated until 27 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, and to be honest, British summers are hotter than that. So if you're driving your car around anything above that, the protection offered by that oil is compromised. So my advice, if you own a Mustang, if you own any car really, is not to run 5W20. Again, that comes with a disclaimer. I am not the manufacturer. So if you want to follow the manufacturer specs, that is always advised. But I run the 5W30 AF from Shell Helix, and now I'm upgrading to a 5W50. The reason I'm upgrading to 5W50 is because I don't run the car in winter, so that I don't have to wait a longer time for it to sort of heat up and get to working temperature, etc., etc. The car is only a summer car now, to be honest, simply because the supercharger puts too much power down, and in winter driving it is just not fun, because you're just tippy-toeing around, and you're more worried about lighting up the rear wheels and crashing and ending up in a ditch than anything else, plus all the issues surrounding road salt, etc., etc. So there's no point. So now, oil change, pretty simple. I've got lift it up, and we'll take it from there. Let's do it. One of the concerns I've got a container which holds about 7.6 liters, whereas my car has about 8.4, I think. So this could get funny. This could get interesting. So yeah, let's do it. So I've got everything ready. The car's jacked up. 14mm socket, 6-sided impact. I always prefer 6-sided. Half-inch ratchet. OEM Motorcraft filter because it's good enough. Bit of sandpaper to grip it and hand tighten it. Oil pan and an emergency 1 liter jug, just in case that's about to overflow. And then obviously I've just got an opened black bin liner so I don't ruin my concrete floor and a little light. So I'll just put you guys on a time lapse, and yeah, enjoy the show.
yeah, it's difficult to change the oil filter on a 2015 right-hand drive version because the oil filter isn't on the same side as the American friends. And what makes it even more of a nightmare is because I've got that Mishimoto sandwich plate, so it's literally just doing it blind and it's very little room to work in there. I'll show you guys what I mean, but I managed to get it on there. It's tightened. Now I'm just going to torque the sump bolt to 19 foot-pounds and yeah, start pouring some oil. Let's do it.
Oh, it's 15 mil. Crying out loud, I hate doing that. But it was 14. Oh, it is 15.
Alright, let's do the oil. So that's what I mean. I don't know if you can see it. There's the oil filter where my finger is. So let me just check you guys in there. You see how little room there is to work with. Still gotta clean all that oil, but you know, that's what we have to work with. So now I'm just gonna put some oil in and get back to you guys. Ooh, tripped. Alright. Right, oil's in. We put in about 7.5 because obviously the filter is a bit dry. So the mark is just below full, which is okay. Fire it up, see how it goes. All good in the hood. So I just like to run it for a little bit, make sure the filter is saturated, etc. Now I'll check the oil level again, then I'll fire it up again, wait for the thermostat to open up. You can't see me. How's that? Wait for the I can't see myself anymore. Wait for the thermostat to open up and then check the oil level again and fill it up. But yeah, so far so good. A little bit more. Right, so the oil cooler, is hot to touch. So that means it's all full of oil and everything's okay. So this final oil check should be our Well, it'll tell us how good we are. Brilliant. Looking good. Always check twice. Change crate motors, never. Right on the full mark. That is perfection right there. Perfection. Couldn't have asked. Milliliter perfect rather. Very happy with that. All this to 10, so it's expanded and all of that. It's the oil change complete. Now all that's left for me to do is tidy up. I'll do the oil catch cans at the end of the stage. You've already seen the video of how to do that. If you haven't, it's in my channel. Remember, like and subscribe. If you enjoy working on the car with me, on the proven car,